to our senior level acting class. They get a chance to perform a scene from their show for us today. They're calling it a little bit of a teaser.
My mother says I cannot lie. She said this is because I'm a good person. But it is not because I'm a good person. It's because I cannot tell lies.
The dog is dead.
Yeah, I got that far.
I think someone killed the dog.
How old are you?
I'm 15 years and 3 months and 2 days.
And what exactly are you doing in the garden?
I'm talking to you.
Ah. Okay, what were you doing in the garden in the first place?
I was holding the dog.
Why were you holding the dog? Excuse me, why were you holding the dog?
Because I like dogs.
Did you kill this dog?
I did not kill the dog.
Is this your fort?
No.
You seem very upset about this. I'm not going to ask you once again. Young man, I'm going to ask you to please stand up calmly and quietly and stop making that noise. God. You're under arrest for assaulting a police officer. Now, just for God's sakes, stand and sit in the back of this car and stop making a noise.
I find people very confusing. This is for two main reasons. The first main reason is that people often talk without using any words. Siobhan says that if somebody raises one eyebrow, it can mean lots of different things. It can mean, I want to kiss you. I never said that.
Yes, you did.
I didn't use those words, Christopher.
Yes, you did, on September 12th last year at first grade.
And it can also mean, I think what you just said was very stupid.
I've spoken to your father, Christopher. He says that you didn't mean to hit the policeman. Did you mean to hit him? No. Yes. I didn't mean to hit him. But you didn't mean to hurt him. No, I didn't mean to hurt him. I just wanted him to stop touching me.
You know that it's wrong to hit a policeman, don't you?
I do.
Did you kill the dog, Christopher?
No, I did not kill the dog.
You know that it's wrong to lie to a policeman, and you can get into a lot of trouble if you do.
Yes.
Do you know who killed the dog?
I do not know who killed the dog.
Are you telling the truth?
Yes, I always tell the truth.
Right. I'm gonna give you a caution.
Is that going to be like a piece of paper, like a certificate that I can keep?
No. A caution means that we are going to keep a record of what you did. Now, you hit a policeman, but that was an accident, and you didn't mean to hurt him.
But it wasn't an accident.
Christopher, please.
If you get into any more trouble, we will take out this record, see that you've been given a caution. We will take things much more seriously next time. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
The second main reason is that people often talk using metaphors. These are some examples of metaphors. He was the apple of my eye.
They had a skeleton in their closet.
We had a real pig of a day.
The dog was stone dead.
The word metaphor means carrying something from one place to another, and it is when you describe a word by using a word for something that it isn't. That means that the word metaphor is a metaphor. Wow, that's clever.
It's true.
Yes. I think that it should be called a lie. Because a pig is not like a day, and people do not have skeletons in their closet, and every time I try to picture the phrase in my head, it just confuses me. Because someone having an apple in their eye has nothing to do with liking someone a lot, and it makes you forget what the person was talking about in the first place.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I didn't kill Wellington.
I know. Christopher, You have to stay out of trouble, okay?
I didn't know I was going to get into trouble. I like Wellington, so I went to say hello to him, but I didn't know that someone had killed him.
Just try and keep your nose out of other people's business.
I think I'm going to find out who killed Wellington.
Were you listening to what I just said, Christopher?
Yes, I was listening to what you just said, but when someone gets murdered, you have to find out who did it.
It's a dog. A bloody dog.
I think dogs are important too. I think that some dogs are cleverer than some people. Like Steve, for example, who comes to school on Thursdays, he needs help to eat his lunch, and I bet he couldn't even fetch a stick.
Leave it.
I wonder if the police will find out who did it and punish the person.
I said leave it, for God's sakes!
Are you sad about Wellington?
Yes, Christopher, you could say that. You could very well say that.
How are you today, Christopher?
I'm very well, thank you.
That's good.
We passed 4 red cars in a row on the way to school today. 4. So today is a good day.
I'm glad.
I think that good days are days for projects and planning things. So today, I'm going to try and find out who killed Wellington, because a good day is a day for projects and planning things. Even though my dad told me not to.
Christopher, if your father told you not to do something, maybe you shouldn't do it.
It's a dog, Christopher. A bloody dog. Just leave it. I said leave it, for God's sakes.
I don't always do what I'm told.
That evening, I went round to Mrs. Shear's house.
Christopher, I really don't think I want to see you right now. If you don't go, I will call the police again.
I decided to go out on my own to do some detecting. Christopher, do you think that's a wise decision?
Well, yes, because the murderer is still at large.
So it's to be continued then.
Yes.
To be continued.